Do you ever feel like you're just stuck in the mud, like you're not making progress? Maybe you failed recently, right? And how do we combat failure? Well, number one, I think we need to have strong accountability, not blaming our mess ups or failures on other people, right? Or on circumstance, right? But having true accountability. Hey, I knew what I was doing and I willfully made a mistake. And having that repentance, right? As David talks about in Psalms, creating me a clean heart, oh God, renew a steadfast spirit within me. But it's also important to understand that we are all works in progress. God is working on us every single day, working on our hearts. And it's through a process called sanctification. Sanctification isn't just a one-time process. Bam, you're made Jesus-like in a single day upon coming to the faith. No, it is a daily process that takes place until you die, right? And I love this verse coming out of Philippians chapter 1, verse 6, being confident of this very thing, that he who has begun a good work in you will complete it until the day of Jesus Christ. See, we're all works in progress, and it's easy to beat ourselves up or be maybe not content with the progress that we've made so far. But we have to understand not all work is done with what we can see, right? When you're working out in the gym, after months and months and months of repetition and consistency, you can see your results on hand. But a lot of the work God does is in our hearts and in our minds, and it's not tangible. We live in a generation and we are just people who like things that we can put our hands on and see, right? The progress. Like if you're building a house, you can see it, you can touch everything. But the most important stuff, the work in the heart and in the mind that God does and orchestrates a lot of times behind closed doors, we can't really see, but it's the most important stuff. So I want to give you some encouragement today. If you feel like maybe you're not making much progress, understand that God is always working on you. You're leaning in towards God. He is working on you. Make it a priority to pray and read your word every single day. The Lord is not just a Sunday thing. If you ate only once a week, you'd be hungry. Same with spiritual food, right? Jesus is the bread of life. We need our word. And through the process of getting closer to God, he's getting closer to us and conforming us to be just like the image of his son, right? And just understand that you are a work in progress. You should absolutely have determination to be a great Christian and a true believer in God to your best of your ability, but also give yourself some grace and understand we're all works in progress. And I think that's the beauty of being built into something, built into a true child of God with these attributes that Jesus has, right? These what's it called, like the fruits of the spirit being displayed, right? We're all being made holier and holier as we're leaning and growing in God. So I just want to give you some encouragement today. Don't beat yourself up. Understand that God is working on and working in you and around you today. You're a work in progress and it will be complete. I pray this word bless and encourage you. Y'all have a blessed day.